Good morning, everyone. It is August 30th, 2021. So, you know what that means. It's time for some Monday morning motivation because most times on a Monday, we could use a little motivation. And I think, y'all, in the wake of everything that is literally going on in the world, there's no different. So let's get started. Let's get motivated. Yes, we're still going to need some motivation because if your mind is like my mind, it's going, it's racing, it's screaming in the wake of Ida in Louisiana, the 16th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, Afghanistan, troops on the ground, troops out of there, casualties of war, and then our own fallen service personnel. If you are American, and the wake of everything that has happened because of pandemic corona or pandemic COVID-19. If your mind is like mine, it's racing. What do we do from here? Where do we go from here? What do we even think about? What do we focus on? Continue to focus on your progress. Continue to focus on those who have lost their lives due to COVID, due to Katrina or Ida, wildfires, our servicemen and women who lost their lives, or even the servicemen and women who, for the last 20 years, made an investment overseas for our safety and our freedom and the freedoms of others. Focus on that. Why do you focus on others? Why do you focus on the crisis in the middle of crisis? So hopefully it will provide you hope of the thing that you need to focus on as far as your purpose is concerned to go forward in life. How does pain help you focus on your progress? Well, hopefully it will give you some insight into that there are some problems in the world, right? Just a few. There are things going on in our nation, in our world, in our own backyard that's causing pain to our people. So, what is your response to all of that? That is my question today. My motivation is going to be to motivate you to decide how you are going to respond. A lot of people are despondent. A lot of people are angry. A lot of people are pointing fingers at our political system, the failure of it, or the way it works, if you're happy or not. But what I want to point out this morning is that in the wake of Ida, in the wake of Afghanistan, and in the wake of the pandemic, what progress can you make your sphere of influence a better place? What can you do to help ease some of the pain of those missing in action or lives um, affected by the pandemic? By lives lost in Afghanistan. You may know a family member of a service personnel who was recently killed in our transition trying to get our troops out of Afghanistan. You may know somebody in Louisiana right now who is suffering from the power outages or the floods of Ida, or even still recouping from Katrina 16 years ago that you could reach out to, you can provide funds to. Or most importantly, you can make a decision that whatever you thought was going to happen because of the pandemic, that you no longer remain passive. Y'all, you see me out there. If you follow me on social media, you see me out there, and I am living my best life. I'm always somewhere doing something. But you know why, y'all? It's because I realize that life is going to happen. We were hoping our lives would be back to normal by now, after the pandemic, after the coronavirus crisis. But I know more people now this year than I did last year in 2020 who have died or who have been seriously affected by the coronavirus. So I've decided to continue to push forward in my purpose, to continue to push forward, to live my best life, because in doing so, I am able to surround myself with people who are going somewhere, but who have also made a decision that, y'all, we have got to be the help. We have got to be the hope. We have got to be the one praying. We've got to be the one pursuing our passion so that we can make a difference to what remains of the world that we know it. I don't think we will ever go back to the world as we know it. I don't think that we will ever go back to what we thought was normal. This is definitely going to be a new normal, but in this new normal, y'all, your passion, your purpose in life still remains just as strong as ever. So again, my condolences to those who lost their lives in Afghanistan, and the families who are now grieving the loss, not just of our service military personnel, but those who have been in the middle of the fire. Those who are Afghan natives who are now, fearful of their life, our Americans who have been waiting to get out, who have not been able to get out yet. My condolences and my prayers are with you. My prayers are with those in Ida. My prayers are with those in Haiti. My prayers are with those who are suffering from the effects of the wildfire. My prayers are with those that I know just in my community who don't see anything wrong with what's going on in the world, who are just living life as usual. My prayers are for all of them. Why, y'all? Because this is the season. Whether Ida, Afghanistan, wildfires, whatever you feel your party affiliation is and how you feel about the current president or not, my concern is with those who have become passive in the wake of pain. My passion, my heart goes out to those who are now passive because of the pandemic. I want to encourage everyone this morning to not be passive, not sit around and say, this is going to push over. It will push over, it will blow over. But after we, me, you, those listening, know that our purpose is more important now more than ever, y'all. We have to be the voice, we have to be the face, we have to be the one pushing toward our purpose. Why? Because your purpose affects everything that's going on in the world. Your purpose affects what is going on in life right now, so that all of us can help to overcome. Maybe it's the book you need to write. Maybe it's the nonprofit that you need to launch to make sure resources are getting to Louisiana or even to your backyard. Your purpose, y'all, now is so important now more than ever. So I'm asking, I'm pleading, I'm challenging you this morning to get over your pandemic passivity and move forward. Continue to seek out your goals, continue to seek out your dreams, continue to seek out what is the purpose that you are alive on this earth right now. We need you. We're looking forward to seeing what yes, you, the one who's listening, you are going to do in the wake of all this calamity, all this pain, because there is still progress that is needed. There is still those who are passionate about people, about the lives of those around us. You're needed. You're needed to go forth and continue God's guys to help us overcome. Okay? So in the wake of Ida, in the wake of Afghanistan, but especially in the wake of this pandemic, please don't grow passive. Please pursue your purpose now more than ever. It's time. It's time right now. And we're going to grow forward. We're going to go forward. We are still going to be a strong community for those who believe that your passion, your purpose has power right now in this season. Okay? Happy Monday.